A great morning. I want to pull cards, but let's see. What can you tell us about the rise of the haters? You know, we have the ones that are saying that they follow QAnon, or the ones that are the Nazi wannabes. You know, all the hater crowd that's coming up, that Donald J. Trump gave license to be haters. Okay, he made it that it's patriotic to be a hater. Okay, as well as these so-called evangelical churches that are also giving rise that it's patriotic to be a hater. You're a good Christian if you're a hater. Okay, so what can you tell me about these groups? What is going to happen with them? What can we expect? We have awakening, and underneath of it, revelation. Okay, we'll have some of revelations when it comes to awakening. Now, you know, with these things happening, people that are awakening can just see more point blank what's going on and what's been going on under the surface. But now it's coming like a pimple or a boil that's come to a head. And that's what it feels like. It feels like a pimple or a boil that's come to a head. It's painful. It's nasty. Okay? There's nothing beneficial within it. So let's see what we have. At the center of it, we have those that are holding on to power. He who would be king. And that's what the part of it is about. Wealth, power, monetary, putting yourself on a throne, putting others below you so you can be higher or claim that you're higher. Underneath of it is that rebellion, okay? It is that which is of a rebellious spirit. And so what do they call that? The Antichrist, the Satan, the fall of the angels, etc. The 1/3 of the angels that fell were what? Rebellious. Because what? They wanted to be on a throne. Didn't want to give God the glory. They want the glory for themselves. It's an egotistical drama. Okay? So this is the path that those ones are following. Okay, so what do we have going into it? Again, they want to be leaders. They want to be controllers. They want to be, but, you know, really within themselves, they are failed people. Appreciation, okay? They want to be appreciated and put on a throne out of their darkness, okay? The jungle. Okay, and that picture was really taken in a jungle. It was in the jungle by the pyramids in Mexico. Okay, so yeah, they want to rise from the jungle, be appreciated. They want to show they are, what you say, alpha males. So what we have now, this is the message they continue to put out. This is the message, the messengers that are coming forward with this drama about their choices. But what are their choices doing? They're hobbling them in the end, okay? Their roses come with thorns. And so they continue to put out these messages of sacrifice. Again, here we are, the jungle, and next to the pyramid, the place of sacrifice. And it just reminds me back in that time they would have the game and the losers would be sacrificed. Okay, that's what happened there at those pyramids. So that's their message. You know, we're going to be winners and we get rid of everybody else. Okay? Wow. So what's the challenge with it? The challenge is being backed up on the edge. Being backed up and being on the edge. Above it, we have argumentative. They're argumentative people, and sometimes they want to just brush things away, brush it under the carpet, not look at it. And we have that this is the fight, endurance. So at the moment, we're having to deal with their argumentative nature, with their pushback, etc. So let's see what we have with the clarification here. Is a tower moment, okay? Being backed up to the edge, a tower moment. They continue to try to get away with this stuff. Let's see, the tower moment above it. We have the younger generation coming along now, okay, and anchoring in. And what do we have underneath of it? Assertion, okay? So it looks like there will be an uprising, a new convention against those that are trying to get away with it, those that are seeking power, trying to, like 45, he wants to be a dictator. And I admit he is the first part of that word, a dick, but we'll have to see. But their whole thing is about holding on to power, being rulers, putting out that message, the challenge being, pushed back, being pushed back in a tower moment, okay? People are having to assert themselves and enduring this nonsense at the moment because these are rebellious people going into it where there's an appreciation of choice. Now we all have choice, and so we're going to have to look at this deeper. But we see underneath of it, they're trying to get away with this stuff, really trying to move this forward. This is the thing they're sharing. It's not beneficial, but it's poisonous, the things they're sharing. So which way are we going? Are we sharing the beneficial things or poison? It's about strength and watching and seeing the manipulation, shedding light on this when it comes to our world situation, and sharing the cup, okay? We look at what they are trying to sell, what they want to be higher, and they want to be, again, looking down on others, and this is what they're working towards. But we are in the midst of a fight within this and having to choose our path forward. So let's break this down. We've got lots of major arcana underneath of this, driving this scenario. Okay. So underneath of it all, driving the scenario, we have the Chariot moving forward. This is on the move. It's about strength. What are we going to strengthen? It's about seeing the manipulations, the lies, the deceits, and what is it we're going to bring into as above, so below. Are we going to bring into this, or are we going to see the magician of manipulation? Okay, so this is shedding light on it. This is something that's happening across the whole planet. It's not just in America. And this is picking our path forward. So that's what's underneath of it, driving this whole thing. That's the foundation. It's our choice what path we pick going forward, okay? But this is what they're trying to set up. So again, looking at it, we have those that want power, want control, the wealthy, are putting forward this message. It's about wanting to be leaders and controlling, but that is a tower moment coming. Because why? The challenge is people are feeling pushed to the edge by these types. Okay? So what we have above it, this is the choice these older people have put into place for the most part. Now we do have younger ones coming up that are into the Nazism and the other drama. But it's a jungle of sacrifice out there. We have arguments, we have these things going forward by the young generation that's coming up. And underneath of it, these are ones of rebellion. But we have to have an appreciation for choice. We have to endure. We have to continue with the struggle and assert ourselves and say, enough is enough. We see your plan, we see your game, and we're not buying into it. So that's what I get. It's about, again, awakening and revelations. This is like the pimple that's been there, the boil that's been there, that's now, it's coming to a head. It's painful. It's not pleasant, but it has to be lanced. And we need to get this, we need to again, make a radical change to get rid of these elements. Okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online. You know, it's important to be informed and know what we're up against. But truth will win out, absolutely. But we need to continue to stand for it, stand for truth, and not buy into their into the drama that they continue to want to bring forward and push on people. So on that note, I'll leave this here. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you online.